Today's Starting 9 Challenge is brought to you by SeatGeek. Welcome to our 8th episode of the Starting 9 Challenge. Shelfy's back, Ryan's back, I'm here. Today we're doing the National League East. It's hosted by Lucas DeVersa, who's going to give us our round 1 team, the 2020s.
2020.
Thank you.
I hope it's 2020. It's yet to be 2020. Spinning the wheel.
Please
We're
don't.
halfway through the 2020 decade.
We did it, guys. We're alive.
It's 2022.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm disappointed. All right, spinning the team wheel.
Don't be Mets.
I'm hoping it's the Marlins.
Same.
We have somebody with an advantage here today. We have the 2022 Philadelphia Phillies.
I mean, there's not that much of an
No,
advantage.
yeah, this is
They
bad
played
for-
his. They played his
played me
Padres
in
in the
that, yeah.
playoffs. They played his Mets
Yeah.
like 40 times.
I'd say this is bad for you.
Yeah,
You want
actually,
the
yeah.
Phillies,
if it was
I
like
was hoping-
06 Phillies.
That's what I was hoping.
I mean,
for.
I
Oh,
think.
pat the bat, baby.
See, I'm in a position here where if I get any wrong, I'm an idiot.
I mean, this feels free.
There are a couple weird ones.
Oh
I
wait,
think.
you know what? There are. There's a couple of funk. There's a little bit of funk.
If everyone gets it, is it funky?
I'm done.
I'm also done. I'm gonna try not to overthink it.
I like that. Ever since you stopped overthinking, you've been winning everything. So actually, think about it a little bit more. Take a second.
There's one guy that I think I have a shot at getting a 4 on, but also wouldn't shock me if both of you got.
So you took a swing.
Not really. I think it's right.
Shelf panicking.
No, I'm just trying to remember how we aligned it. I have the names. in
Yeah,
all of
there's
it.
some-
All right, I'm good.
ads here.
The catcher for the 2022 Philadelphia Phillies is JT Realmuto.
It's Brian Schneider. Yeah, I
That's
had
2
JT.
points.
That would be 2 points if you got him. Everybody got him?
Got him.
6.5 war that year.
Yeah, he was.
good.
But no, don't worry,
Crap.
man. We got James McCann.
First base. Not Bryce Harper. It's Rhys Hoskins. Did
That's
everybody
right.
get Rhys Hoskins
Yes,
at
ma'am.
first base?
Go Brewers.
This is why this is bad for me.
We haven't seen more bat spikes since then.
At second base, great contact guy. I don't think
Okay.
of him as a Philly. We've got Gene Segura.
Got him.
Everybody got him?
Was that what you were nervous about?
I wasn't nervous. I thought I might be able to sneak him by.
Oh yeah, I got him.
Here's where I'm nervous: is shortstop.
I will say, the beginning of the season,
It was
the
someone
gray
else.
areas.
Yeah.
It was that old Yankee boy.
Yeah.
I don't
You're
think
right.
it's him though.
The beginning of the season, it was Didi Gregorius. He played 63 total games, but the starting shortstop is Bryson
Okay, great.
Stott.
Okay,
Sure
great.
was, and it will be again this
Sure
year.
was.
IMO.
Really? You think they're?
I
Trey
said
Turner's
when
out?
we signed Trey Turner, by year 3 or 4, they should switch him.
Turner to center field even. Not opposed to that
too.
either.
Third baseman. I believe this was the year where he said he hated it there.
Yep.
We have Alec Bohm.
Okay, now I feel. Yeah, I feel.
Kind of nuts that
Everybody-
he's still a Philly.
Fully perfect
Yeah.
through the infield.
I
Fantastic.
think this is going to be fully perfect.
Alrighty.
No, I think I'm gonna mess up the center fielder because I think
Doing
he was
the
traded.
outfield, as always, I'm going from notability. We've got some notability here. It isn't Bryce Harper in the outfield, if any of you guys had him there.
I do have him.
I didn't
there.
know when they started DHing him because of the elbow.
Oh,
They started
right.
DHing him in 2022. He was primarily their DH.
Harper is. So I
That's
got.
what I got. That's what I was
So-
paused on.
I got
Assuming
one.
you guys all had him in the outfield?
Yeah.
Yeah,
1 point each?
1 point. Okay.
Damn.
That doesn't. Yeah, he was hurt though. Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess
that was
makes
the
sense.
Yeah.
Tommy
That
John
timeline
year
was
when
messed
he
up.
shouldn't have played at all.
had that
And he just went ballistic anyway.
Yeah, he just shouldn't have played.
God, that homer is etched in my brain. It
Yeah, he good.
was a good pitch.
Pretty
It was
good.
a really good pitch by Robert Suarez.
Pretty good.
The changeup that he spit on before was nasty.
There
Yeah, it
are
was good
those
at bat.
guys that are just like, oh, you're like a legend. Fuck. Outfield, starting off with the guy who led the league in both homers and strikeouts.
Yep.
We have Kyle Schwarber.
So that's my DH. So I got
Yeah,
1 point.
I got
there.
1 point there.
you only.
I had him in the outfield.
There
Nice.
you go. That's
Way too many games left.
But he's gonna lose the DH.
finally an extra point for somebody here. Alrighty, then the next most notable, not a great year for a big hitter, Nick Castellanos. He had a 96 OPS plus that year.
I only get one there because that's who I threw in a DH spot.
Okay.
I thought
him
him,
in
and
the
for
outfield.
some reason in my brain, him and Harper, he went to right like later in the year with the
So
injury.
this
and I
is a
just-
potential
So,
big swing right here.
yeah, Harper 90 games as a DH, Schwarber 15, Castellanos 12.
I just can't remember who played before.
I don't know who
they
they gave it
traded.
to.
I don't.
Before
I
they
wrote.
traded
I
for
wrote down.
Marsh.
I don't know.
Marsh.
Who, yeah, I don't know
I wrote
who
down
had more
Marsh
games.
also.
It is not Brandon Marsh.
I think he might have it.
Brandon Marsh only played, let's see,
got traded
41 games for that team.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Matt Vierling
Good
was
shit.
the center fielder.
Okay, so that worked out for you.
Shelfy, you had Matt Vierling.
I needed that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a big one. Yeah.
It was good for you to get points on the Phillies. That was good. I didn't think of him, but he was like a big
wouldn't have
piece of
come
that
to my
team.
mind. I don't
That's
mind
Wawa
missing
Matt Vierling, baby.
It's because you guys are thinking of the playoff version of that team,
Right,
With
right,
Brandon Marsh.
right.
I also
fair.
just don't think of Matt Vierling as like a Phillies outfielder. I know
Viller
he
was a
but-
dynamite bench piece.
He was.
Yeah.
Dynamite.
He was. He played well in the playoffs when he got chances, too.
Yeah.
traded for
Good center field. He got
Nick
traded
Maton?
with Nick
Nick Maton.
For Gregory Soto.
Gregory Soto.
Yeah.
Yes.
Before we get on with today's Starting 9 challenge, I got to thank SeatGeek for sponsoring today's video. MLB season is finally here, and with SeatGeek being MLB's official ticketing marketplace, your tickets are fully guaranteed and instantly fulfilled in your account after purchase. Better yet, we have a promo code to help take that purchase cost down. With promo code JamBaseball2025, you can get 10% off any ticket. So if you're looking to travel to a distant ballpark or go to your home team's initial game, there's no better place to get your tickets than SeatGeek. Plus, you guys know the deal. They have concerts, festivals, Broadway shows, anything your heart desires. If you're looking to go do something, SeatGeek is the place to go buy your tickets to do so. So download their app right now, use promo code JamBaseball2025, and get that 10% off right now only at SeatGeek. They are the best, and thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. Now let's see what our next lineup is.
Spinning the 2010s wheel.
Yes, ma'am. Do you want to do a score update?
Oh, yeah. So at the end of the first round, we have a tie for second place. Jolly and Ryan had an identical board with 14 total points. Shelfy did get that extra 4 for Matt Vierling. Oh, 4. So he is at 18.
You're at 18.
The Castellanos Harper swap costed me 2 points.
Oh, yeah, that would have been nice, too.
That's 18.
Oh, was it 18?
Yeah, because you got 4 for.
Oh, yeah.
3 for unique, 1 for correct position.
Harper Costi swap. I'm going to be thinking about it at 3 a.m.
Okay. So the year is 2014.
Okay.
Interesting.
And the team, I believe it was a good team at the time, the Washington
The
Nationals.
Okay.
Now, there's a lot of parts in, parts out.
A lot going on in that team at that point.
The core is roughly the same, but every time they made the playoffs, it felt like there was like different supporting
Ooh, this is
characters.
tough. Okay.
Okay, I know the essentials. I think this was their best 2010s team besides the team that won it all.
Yeah, but they lost in the DS.
That-
like, it's so tough.
That was the narrative. They used to lose in the first round every year.
Yeah, I remember going into this playoffs, I was like, oh, they're going to.
Oh, no DH.
No DH.
They lost to
Looking at
I
that
think they
spot.
lost to the Giants that year. It was that 18-inning game where Bell
Yeah.
hit the homer.
Yeah.
It was. I was in Mexico. Remember watching it on the TV.
I was in Mexico.
Are you ever, like,
in
at
hiding.
home?
Yeah.
You're just, like, always doing something somewhere with a celebrity?
There was no
Sometimes you gotta.
celebrities involved.
I
Zero
bet.
celebrity.
Family Guy cutaway. This reminds me of that time I was in Mexico,
I was eating licorice with Wellington Castillo when that happened.
which is the thing you have said.
that is,
That's a
those
true
are
story.
words that have
You
come
said.
out of your mouth.
I remember the night very well. D-backs Padres.
This team used to dog walk my team, so I remember
Okay.
it pretty well.
Everybody ready?
No.
I was ready to love it.
Well,
This is when the Phillies were so bad it made me mad and I didn't care about anyone else.
This was the beginning of them being bad.
This was when
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
Like we're entering
Yeah.
the dark ages.
This is what? Ben
We're-
Revere, Dominic Brown.
We're about to sign Jeff Francoeur in the offseason and act
Yeah.
like we're doing something.
And this is the end of the dark ages for me. Before we go right back in them.
Yucky. At catcher, we have Met Great Wilson Ramos.
I was too early.
Got him.
Who'd you
Who'd
write?
you go for?
I put Kurt Suzuki.
I think he's on this team, no?
Kurtz
No,
is
I think he's like a
A's
year
still,
or
I
two
think.
after this.
Maybe the
I think he's with the
Twins in
Twins.
14?
He's with the Twins, I think.
A's or Twins? A's is my guess.
in 2014. Kurt Suzuki was a Twin. He was an All-Star actually for the Twins.
Oh, wow. I should have known that. See, Ramos had good MLB The Show
Ramos
cards
was always
in like
hurt,
16,
though. I was
17.
a little worried about him.
Yeah. I thought he was later for some reason.
Yeah.
At first base,
I think LaRoche is gone. I think he's a White Sox. by
Might
then.
be.
I put Zimmerman.
well, you are wrong.
Oh!
Adam LaRoche is the first baseman.
Yeah.
I thought he signed with the White Sox in 14. Was it
Not yet.
15?
No.
Well, look
Oh,
but
you
definitely
bastard.
not.
That's who I couldn't think of. I'm early on this.
Him and Rivera.
Yeah,
was
Adam
gonna-
LaRoche
I'm early
made
on
it to
that.
the
I
White
couldn't think of it.
Sox in 2015.
That
Yeah.
sucks. That's a bad miss. By
So
me. I
2
overthought
points
it.
for
Because their
Jolly
first baseman the
and
next
Shelfy.
year is like Clint Peterson or something. I forget his name. Some white guy.
And then the tough thing, Ryan Zimmerman.
Hurt?
We'll get there.
Okay,
Oh.
that might be good for me. I'll say that.
Interesting.
Whoa.
Second base, we have Danny Espinosa.
That's a great grab.
You guys both had him?
Yeah. So I've gone 2-2-2.
I
but
was
it's been
once.
different
I
people.
I don't know why I blanked on Daniel Murphy, being with the Mets first.
Yeah.
He hit the big homer.
15. It was
Again,
his playoff.
I was
run.
more worried about why the hell is Cody Ashley on my baseball team
Yeah,
than
that's-
this.
That makes sense.
That checks out. Yeah, 2014 Phillies. He
He would have cleaned up. He would have cleaned
Like, I'm
up.
gonna pull it up just for my own.
We got a little Michael Franco over
Like,
there.
if I'm making faces, that's what the faces are. Alrighty, shortstop. Think you guys might have gotten this one. We have Ian Desmond.
Yeah.
Everybody got him?
Got him.
We got
This
it.
third baseman be a rookie, please.
The first triple deuce of the round. Third baseman,
Make it a rookie.
6.5 WAR, great player until he stopped caring about
Oh, it's
baseball.
Rendon.
We have Anthony Rendon.
Is that
massive
4?
ring.
That's such a big 4.
That's huge. I needed that. That's
You
why
know,
when you were saying Zimmerman, I was
When
like, this could be
Rendon
good.
when Rendon came up, he was a second baseman, but I was like, I think Espinosa's still there.
Oh
So-
my gosh, I'm so dumb. I did the math wrong in my head. He was
Yeah.
a free agent right after the World Series.
Oh, you were doing
I
it.
tracked, I
It's like
tracked the
19,
years
18,
wrong.
17,
6
16,
years,
15,
yeah.
14.
So Zimmerman must have gotten hurt. He only
my
played 61 games that year. He probably was supposed to be the primary third
Ah,
baseman.
man. So I think you just
Kids, learn how to count to
Well, I
six.
missed that, though.
It's very important. You got to know how to count to 6.
That was
Roman.
a big one. Already outfield. Going from most notable down. I think you probably got him. Our first repeat from one round to the other, we have Bryce Harper.
I have Bryce Harper.
Everybody,
Man, that guy won MVP with both of the teams, too.
Yep.
So good.
he was good.
Is
Is
good.
Well, he is. He was good in 2014 as well. 2015 was the MVP year.
Unanimous?
Yeah.
I think so.
It's nasty.
Yeah,
That
he
year.
was crazy in 15.
Yeah, but who won the NL?
Is
East?
Harper better than Trout?
There was a 1 month long conversation.
You know, that year there
Dude,
was
he put up like a
reason
Miggy
for it.
level OPS.
Like you
Triple Crown
were
type
wrong, but like there was an argument
Yeah.
that year.
Yeah. It was fun.
We have Jason Worth,
Ride those horses.
another NL East favorite.
Those horses.
That's when it went downhill for the Phils.
When he left,
Got rid of the protection behind Ryan and
Linchpin.
Chase.
And
And
Shane's
then
gone, too.
the last outfielder, funny enough, highest WAR out of anybody in that outfield, 4.3,
Good
led
for
the
him.
league in hits. We have Denard Span.
Denard Span was nice.
Everybody got
I
The
did.
whole
I did.
outfield?
I
You did
completely
not.
blanked on
Yeah,
Denard
you
Span.
wrote
who'd you
Turner.
put instead?
I put Trey Turner, and I know I was early
He's a
on.
pod.
I think it's 2 years later or something. I
He
don't
gets
remember when it
traded
comes
December of 14.
up.
See the
So
player to be
literally at the
named
end of
later
this year,
still
yeah.
at this point?
I couldn't think of anyone. It was a I know I'm getting nothing answer.
I'm pissed I didn't get fucking Rendon.
I can't believe I just did a Nationals lineup and got 0 points for Ryan Zimmerman.
And FYI, 2014 Phillies, Carlos Ruiz, Ryan Howard, Chase Utley, Jimmy Rollins, Cody Ashley, Dominic Brown, Ben Revere, and Marlon Bird.
So it's basically
Arlen Bird.
Yeah, other than Marlon Bird and Cody Ashley,
It gets
I think
real
you guys
weird.
probably would have gotten all of those guys. So in that round, Shelfy had 8 points, Jolly had 14 points, and Ryan had 16 points.
Oh, you beat me.
Jolly almost a perfect round with the
Yeah.
exception of Anthony
I
Rendon.
still got beat. Damn. The Mets are in play.
The Mets are still in play.
This could be curtains for the left side
Let's
of
see
this
if the
table.
game's rigged. If it's Marlins, we might be like so cooked.
06 Mets it is.
I'll feel really bad.
The year is 2006.
Mets were. I don't know. I don't know the 06 Braves very well.
I didn't watch baseball in 2006.
We have the 2006 Atlanta Braves.
Okay, that makes me feel better. I honestly don't. I don't know this team
I
super
can name
well.
their pitching staff. Or
Okay.
members of it.
Can you?
I was going to say, that isn't the pitching
Yeah.
staff that you're thinking of.
There are a couple guys I can name.
Name them.
Is Maddox still there?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
06? Yeah. He's gone?
He's on your team.
That's what I'm saying.
he's
Like, I
moderating
was going
07.
to say, I think the rotation you're thinking of is not the 06 Braves
Maybe I'm
rotation.
just dumb.
Who the fuck is in the outfield? Oh, I know one. I don't know who's in their outfield, big dog. I have no idea who's out there. Also, am I dumb for not having first base? I don't have first base. All right, I wrote down her name.
I might have put an infielder at first base just to get an extra name in there because I have
That's
no
not a bad
idea
idea.
who the first baseman is.
It's not a bad idea.
06?
06.
I'm just going to write down some names. I don't know.
All right, I got a lineup. I'd say I got 4 of those right, but one of them might be a 4.
I'm just writing down some names.
That is the name of the game.
Okay. I'm going to get 3 of these right. If I get a 4th one, I'll be happy.
Are we all settled? Everyone's got 9?
I'm getting old as shit. Yeah.
I got 9 and I hate it.
All right, let's do it.
Alrighty.
Wow, I wrote down the same outfield.
Fuck. You had, let's just go. Come on.
Wow, we have a really similar team.
So you're going to win.
I don't know, because
You're up by 2, so like
Yeah,
if you
it's
get
not.
one, then
I was
did.
banking on this being a 4.
I don't know if that's right though.
I think it is.
My whole lineup is wrong,
I think this is
except third base and center field.
Do you guys want me to list it, or do you want to keep yelling at me about how bad your line
I want you
is?
to try and tell us while we yell about how bad our lineups are.
Do it. Sorry.
Are you ready?
We're waiting.
Okay.
Waiting.
The catcher. I hope you guys got this one. One of the more recognizable names on the team. We have Brian McCann.
I thought that
confused
was
why you're-
early.
No.
06?
Yeah.
He was a free agent like 13, wasn't he?
We signed
doing
him after
free agent
2013.
Yeah, so 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8.
He probably got some Braves extension or something.
gotta
He
count the
came up
6
in
in his
05, man.
Wow.
I
didn't
don't know what
that.
to tell you.
Okay, good for B-Mac. That's what I always call him.
Alrighty.
This could be a swing. He was.
First base,
Come on.
we have another repeat here.
Anyone have him? Yes.
Adam
That might have just won the
LaRoche
game.
was your starting first base.
He
I don't
hit
have him as a
he hit a
Brave.
big playoff home run for them. I think like 2 years before. That's the only
a
thing
good
I remember
answer.
about him as a Brave.
I put down Martin Prado, but that was just to get a name in there. I don't know.
He's nowhere else in the
Okay.
lineup.
Yeah.
I put Kelly Johnson.
He is also nowhere else.
that
in
was a
the
good
lineup.
name. I have Prado as my
Martin
second.
Prado was on the team,
Oh, cool.
but he played 48 games.
All right, I'm
Or
proud of
24
his own team.
games. At second base, we have Marcus Giles.
Oh,
Marcus Giles.
I always forget about him.
Giles, I probably should have gotten.
None of us got second.
Nobody
base.
got Marcus Giles.
I wrote down a 19-year-old Dan Ugla.
I put down Paul Yanish.
Paul Yanish. Alrighty, none of those are right. That's fun. The shortstop is a guy I think of both as I think he was on the 04 Red Sox. No, he was 05 Red Sox.
Oh, it's Lugo.
And
Yeah.
he played a huge role in the 2010 San Francisco Giants World Series.
Edgar Renteria?
Edgar Renteria.
Okay.
Also 97 World Series like walk-off, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
he had the game.
But I didn't watch that because I was
thought you were
born
right.
in 97.
What? When was
He's had
Furcal
he had a crazy career. I put Omar Infante.
Omar
Thought about
Infante.
him, but I didn't.
And then who did you have?
I just
Shelfy?
wrote down Hudson with no first name.
I would have only given you Orlando.
Oh, Orlando.
I like when that happens.
Okay, third base, I hope you all got. Should have been the easiest answer in the lineup. We have Chipper Jones.
Oh, damn. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What the fuck? Dude had a 154 OPS plus that year.
Is that good?
Why did Shelfy get fired?
Outfield, most notable, I would say. You should get him if you got Chipper. I tie them together all the time.
So does Sporkle.
We have Andrew Jones.
Yes, ma'am.
He'd be in the Hall of Fame if it wasn't for that damned Albert Pujols winning MVP.
Yeah, he really should just be in the Hall of Fame.
It's crazy. Because, like, Scott Rowland, I also think should be in the Hall of Fame, but, like,
not one and not the other.
yeah, it's just like, oh, guy, like, good offensively, fantastic defense, Andrew Jones.
Yeah.
And then to a lesser extent.
At a harder position.
This is the best
It's like
defensive center fielder of
I'll
all
never
time.
understand Jim Edmonds not making it to the second ballot, but Scott
Yeah.
Rowland
Yeah, that-
making it in on his second ballot. Like,
Yeah.
what?
The gaps between some of it. It's like Mo being unanimous and Trevor Hoffman doesn't even go in until
Yeah.
his second ballot. Like,
Yeah.
the gap between those two is not that wide.
Third ballot, yeah.
Third ballot. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Right fielder played all 162 games in right field. He's been mentioned already today. We have Jeff Francoeur.
I forgot about. I had Gary Sheffield.
I also put Sheffield.
No,
he's on the
Gary
same-
Sheffield.
I think he's on the
Oh,
Marlins.
that's odd. That's when he like takes over the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah,
He's on the
baby.
cover of SI.
Oh, 06 Gary Sheffield's a Yankee.
Yeah.
He's a Yankee. Okay. Oh,
I
must
wasn't sure
be
when.
03. He was with the Marlins.
I just knew he played
He
somehow.
makes it to the Yankees in 04, comes in
I don't
second
know
place in
Sheffield's
MVP
career path
voting
at
behind
all.
Vladdy.
Who's your last one? Julio Franco? Is that what it is?
At like 78 years old.
That's a lot of fun. I mean, I think he was a Met. No, I
think he's a Met.
I think he's a Met. No, 06.
I was like, what's the funnest name I could put here?
I mean, if you put a fun name, you could be right because this is a fun name I've never heard of before.
Is it 8 letters?
It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 letters.
Wrong.
Yeah.
He, I'm going to pull up some stats. He had a much longer career than I thought. I might have just exposed myself for knowing no ball. It's 600 games.
Took you 70
That's
videos.
Not that long.
Ryan Langerhans.
Whoa.
In no world am I.
Ryan Langerhans. He played
Okay.
until 2013.
I thought you were about to say Ryan Spielborgs or something like
I
that.
thought you were going to say Ryan LaVarnway.
He came up in 02 and he played his last game in 13. So that was surprising
Me and
for
him
me to see.
both wrote Matt
Yeah.
Diaz.
You know why? Because I picture him tripping that dude in
Yeah,
the morph suit
yes,
every time I think about the Braves.
You also probably picked him because he played 124 games for the 2006
probably be
Braves. It's just Ryan Langerhans, 131.
But because I said him, I get 6 extra points and win.
I wrote Julio.
That is our newest rules.
What is this?
So I think I jumped you with LaRoche.
LaRoche was the winner.
right.
I missed him twice.
Do you
Did
guys,
did I jump him with
do you
Frank
guys
Gore,
want
though?
do you
There's a
guys want a
chance.
tiebreaker for second place? 'Cause
Yeah.
you're
Hell yeah, brother.
Should we keep Jolly in it?
No.
He hasn't won yet?
No.
No, he hasn't won yet. If he misses this, we're golden.
Let's hear it.
The score is tied for second place, both with 36 points. We have Ryan and Shelfy.
Okay.
First place, just 2 points ahead of him. With 38 total points, we have Jolly Olive.
Should it be in play?
No, I don't think. I don't think it should.
I don't
be in
think
play.
you should be
Feels a
able to
little wrong.
snake the win for a
Feels a little
second
wrong.
place, because we wouldn't do this.
Disagree.
Feels a little wrong.
We wouldn't do this if
Right.
like he got 34 points.
Because we could just end the game and nothing would change.
No matter what happens here, this is just for the tiebreaker between the two of you.
I'll give you the $50 bill after
Let's get a 2022 NLCS.
I am
MVP.
going to spin the 2010s wheel so that you don't get anything too easy.
Okay.
And we're writing down their rotation.
And then you are going to name whoever you think had the most innings pitched, followed by the second most innings pitched. We are going to compare your top line. Whoever had the most innings pitched from that top line wins. If you name the same person, we're going to keep going down
Okay.
that list, baby.
Oh snap! I'm about to get cooked.
There's there's always so many more tiebreakers in this game than I ever would have expected.
It was because like the first lineup, you guys all had the exact same score.
What is it with that year?
How about you
He's
wait
such a
for me to
peeker.
fucking say,
He's
are
such
you
a
the host?
peeker.
Are you the host?
Hey, listen, I have 20/20
Get
vision.
the hell out of here.
Turn your monitor, then, damn it!
Such
No
a
more
peeker.
tiebreaker. You're in third place.
Oh my God! Peaking
Winner
penalty.
of second place.
It's 2012, by the way.
Yeah, oh yeah, I should have to do this.
Hey, look, now I can't see it. It didn't change anything for you.
2012.
We're respinning it.
Oh, that's a bunch of bull.
We're respinning it because we got the 2012 Marlins and we keep being in that.
We don't get their pitching.
That's true.
All right. Okay.
Right,
I also just wanted to step on him knowing what the year was before the wheel stopped. But it's fine. We'll do the 2012 Marlins.
This is hard.
This is innings.
Okay.
It is
Innings.
who had
That
the
does
most
change things,
innings on the team.
Oh, you totally.
If
stole
you
my
guys
marker.
all have the right guy, who had the second most innings? So write a few names.
I think this will be decided in the first three, so I'm only writing 3.
Okay, I wrote 4, and I'm also not in this.
Wait a minute. This is
I want
the
you to
wrong
know,
year.
if it isn't decided in the first 3, you're fucked.
I lose.
Cool. All right.
I like playing with fire.
As long as we're on the same page.
It's all right. I've been camping.
Okay, go. Tell me. I don't care.
The number one starting pitcher for the 2012 Marlins, notably this is their first year as the Miami
Was
Marlins.
2012.
I said the Miami Marlins. I did not say the Florida
And I
Marlins.
did.
erased Mark Burley.
The number one starting pitcher is Mark Burley with 202.
Okay, so even if
So
it was
now
in
that he's
play,
not
I still
playing-
won. I still won.
You won.
I still
No
won.
arguments here.
Why did I erase him? He was right here.
Who'd you have as your number 2 pitcher?
Oh, my number 2 is Henderson Alvarez.
You're incorrect about that. Who's your number 1,
was
Ryan?
crazy.
Well, my number 1 is erased. It was Mark Burley. My number 2 is Ricky Nolasco.
Who is now your number 1?
My number 1 is Ricky Nolasco.
Ricky Nolasco is the number 3 pitcher. He had a third of an inning less than the number 2 pitcher. Who was it?
Josh
I
Johnson.
put Josh Johnson.
I put Josh Johnson.
It is Josh Johnson. Then the 4th pitcher had 132 innings pitched.
I think this is too early, but I have 2 names because we were allowed to write 5.
You were
so
allowed to,
just-
I did not give you a limit. You could write as many as
Yeah.
you wanted.
This is the end of the line for me. I only wrote 3.
Again, I specifically
You
warned
did.
you.
I couldn't think of any. You're right.
Who did you put?
My third name was Jose Fernandez.
He comes up in 13 for the Rookie of the Year.
Damn it!
So
That's why 2012 was always Mark Burley, you stupid
Idiot.
Stupid ding dong.
idiot.
Ryan, you need someone who threw an inning.
Okay, I have 2 guys, and I hope Henderson Alvarez was up, but I also put Wei Yin Chen.
Well, Wei and Chen's fun. I don't think was that the Marlins.
Were
year, though?
neither of them on that team?
neither of those players.
I think we just came in third.
Yeah,
we just came in third.
You guys didn't
No?
tie for second. You tied for third.
Thank you so much for watching the National League East Starting 9 Challenge. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 200K by the All-Star break. Compliment Lucas on his hosting skills. Compliment Shelfy on his hat. Let Ryan know that he should stop overthinking and erasing answers. And we'll see you next time for another trivia video.
Surely you didn't erase the number one answer.
I got less wrong than he did, technically.